body bags were horror lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday, this is your fright chick speaking. Okay, so I'm actually kind of excited to do this one. It is Dinosaur Week and I have picked Jurassic Shark. It was made 2 years ago, it was made in 2012. I picked this up for like a $5 dinosaur from the deep. I believe it's also called Attack of the Killer Shark. I think that might be like, or Attack of the Jurassic Sharks, like an American title. Oh my god, this film was so shockingly awful and funny at the same time. If you've never seen it, you should get it. It is really shit. Like, I get that they don't have a lot of money. You know, obviously there's a lot of people out there and a lot of film directors don't have a lot of money and things like that. But, wow. Oh man. Like, okay, the saying, you know, like not seeing something, you know, left to the imagination basically. Not seeing it may be scarier than actually seeing it. They just shouldn't have bothered showing anything because the CGI was fucking crap. Okay, so the basic premise of this movie is an oil company is digging out on a remote island. Well, it's not that remote, people can go there, but it's a private island. They're digging and they dig too deep. They accidentally release a megalodon, the Jurassic Shark, and it ends up being pumped into the lake that is in this middle of this island or something. How the hell do you pump a massive, you know, Jurassic Shark into a lake? Like, surely the tube wouldn't be big enough for something like that if you're pumping out, I don't know, I'm assuming like oil and chemicals and things. I don't know, that is the first problem I've got with this film. There are many more people. I wrote some notes down. So yeah, they're pumping oil and stuff and whatnot into this lake. And they dig too deep, they let it out. Now, we have a group of art thieves who have stolen the painting and they are crossing the lake on their little boat because it's their getaway plan and they didn't think anyone would think of it. We also have 3 college girls and a college guy. And they're making a documentary. One of them's like totally into it. They're going to make a documentary about how the oil company is ruining, you know, the land and it's doing illegal research basically. So that's what they're there for. They cross paths because they both cross the lake and the shark tries to eat them. It gets a couple people and then they meet up because the art thieves then have dropped their painting in the lake and they want the co-eds to retrieve it for them. The rest of the movie is spent watching them get picked off one by this stupid ass fucking shark, and you know they're like trying to get to their rendezvous. They want the co-eds to go get it. So it's kind of a bit of back and forth banter where it's like, I'm gonna shoot you, get in the water. No, we're not getting in the water. Holy shit, someone else died. Oh, let's run. Oh, let's go back. Let's run. Let's go back. It's so pants. So yeah, we end up with a massive showdown at the end, and then we totally end up with a Jaws moment where the last 2 remaining survivors take the shark out. Oh my god, now I've got the plot out the way, I can slag this thing off. Yeah, there are several problems with this movie, but in a funny way. Like, they're so enjoyable. I loved this thing. We open with 2 girls sunbathing on the beach going, oh, this place is a private island, I can't believe no one knows about this, this is amazing. And one of them's a decent-ish actor, and the other one is really shit. It's just so funny. She's like, yeah, this place is like private and stuff, and oh, should we go in the water? Let's go in the water. And then they splash each other, and it is like the most pathetic splashing I've ever seen in my life. And they just like, in the water, and then like one of them disappears. They don't even show you all the kills. One of them just disappears, and the other one goes, Kimberly, or Tiffany, I think it is, Tiffany, for like 5 fucking minutes. And it's like, no offence, mate, but if your mate was standing like 4 feet from you in the water and then suddenly she wasn't there, you wouldn't stay in the water and just go, Tiffany. You would either look under the water or you'd get the fuck out. Problem number 2. Yeah, so they're all kind of, I don't know if they're being stupid on purpose or if that's their acting style, but they all seem like complete idiots. The bitch woman that's got the gun, that's the art thief, she spends most of the time just going, you will do what I say, you will do what I say, fuck you, you will do what I say. and she has nothing to bring to it apart from that, and she's like the best one in it, and I was actually quite annoyed. The whole thing where they show the oil company drilling too deep was hilarious. It just was completely Attack of the Killer Tomatoes style acting. You've got the professor, and then you've got the guy that's like running the place, and he's going around going, but are you sure we haven't drilled? Who cares? No, it doesn't matter. We can't drill too deep. This is the future. Yeah, blah blah blah. And then she runs in and she's like, holy shit, we drilled too deep. Ah! And this big earthquake happens, and it reminded me of when I went to America for like 5 or 6 years ago, and they had this stupid little ride where they got the audience to act, and they did it better. Oh man, I can't remember what it's called. It's in Florida. It's in Orlando, Florida somewhere. Yeah, so that was one of the most amazing parts of it, and that opened the movie. And then, you know, just whole points. There's like one of the guys is in the water. I swear to God, this is meant to be a prehistoric giant shark thing, and it can kill people in 2 feet of water, and you don't even see it. Yeah, I don't think so somehow. But this guy is like freaking out and swimming away from the shark, and he's like, oh man, he's got literally the water up to his waist, and he just stops, and he's like, oh, that was so scary. And I'm like, do you want to get out of the water, mate? Because you're still in it, and the shark could still get you. You're not free yet. This isn't Stephen King's like The Raft. You know, you kind of have to get on the shore. And then he just gets taken out because he just stood there. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's brilliant. There's a Free Willy moment in this. I won't keep going on about it, but there is a Free Willy moment in this, which was fucking epic. Like, this stupid bitch thought that because she wasn't in the water that she wouldn't get taken down. And up until that point, no one outside of the water had been taken out. But she stood there, and it was like that bit in Austin Powers where the guy gets rolled over with the steamroller, and he's just standing there for 5 minutes going, ah, no, and he could just easily get out of the way. The fucking shark just leaps over these two girls, and they go, like in Transformers, and they just watch it in slow motion going over, and it takes forever, and then it takes her out, and we don't even see it. Oh, you don't even see half of it. I'm going to end this review now because I'm just going to keep talking about how fucking hilarious this film is. But the CGI in this was terrible. It was pathetic. And any time they tried to use the shark going through the water, it was just stock footage of a normal shark. Jaws was bigger and scarier. Oh God, I can't talk about this film enough, but I will. And then the ending was even funnier. If you look on Wikipedia at the actual page, and you read like what the critics said about it. When I looked this up after I watched it, all the critics had literally pinpointed every thought I had during this film. So yeah, you can just read that as well. Okay, so that was Jurassic Shark. There are no known names in this. They also don't have any blue links on their Wikipedia page, which tells me something. Yeah, that is quite a cool photo though, I've got to admit. That's kind of cool. You won't see that. Don't pick it up for more than like a $5 or like $5 or whatever, because it's not worth it. But it was a really fun watch. I suggest seeing it. So yeah, I will see you next week. Bye.